Welcome to a brand new edition of the Rundown. Ramon, glad you're here today. My name is Ramon Ray, your host. Sometimes when you start off, things don't go perfect. I'm laughing to myself because I started the show, didn't have the music right, but now the music is on, and I hope it's not too loud. If it's perfect, let me know. If it's too loud, let me know as well. But you know what? You're in for a treat today. Today's a brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. All we do is one thing and one thing alone: help you live your best life or start or grow your business. We have a jam-packed episode for you today, and we're going to cover, are you keeping your business commitments to yourself, by my friend Melinda Emerson. We're going to talk about there's no shame in desiring more, even though you have so much, says a writer at Brain, Seema Kohli says it. We're going to touch on how to say no gracefully in business. 5 things Larry David's Curb Your Enthusiasm can teach you about leadership. This was a show back in the whatever days it was, 24 years ago, a show back in the day. 6 ways to pioneer creative content with AI the right way. Venting is a healthy process, says Dr. Sunil Prakash. And 7 ways to an exponential expansion of your market impact. And here's 3 pitching lessons a first-time founder learned from her Shark Tank experience. Again, everybody, welcome to a brand new show. Hope you're feeling well today. If you're not feeling so great today, well, then you know what? I'm glad I can be a part of your day to help you feel just a little bit better. And if you're feeling fantastic, if you're feeling blessed, if you're feeling wonderful today, well, I'm hoping I can be a part of your day and help you feel just a little bit better. And if you're feeling great, well, I'm glad I can be a part of your day that you're feeling great. So welcome again to a brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. We'll get right to it today. And first up today, we're going to touch on, are you keeping your business commitments? Written by my friend Melinda Emerson. She talks quite about this and asks the question, are you keeping your business commitments or are you not? And she says yourself, it's important to keep business commitments. She lists a few things we need to commit to. Finding the right motive, finding the right reasons for it. Ultimately, she writes, keeping your commitments to yourself is not just about achieving specific revenue outcomes. It's about cultivating a mindset of integrity, resilience, and growth. Embracing fearlessness is absolutely important. Embracing fearlessness. Melinda Emerson talks about the importance of prioritizing relationships, says Melinda Emerson, small biz lady at succeedasyourownboss.com. Prioritizing the power of relationships. Indulging in pleasure, Melinda Emerson talks about. Life is too short to deny ourselves the simple pleasures that bring us happiness. Exploring new experiences. Are we able to get out of our comfort zones? Everybody likes to be comfortable and do some new things. It doesn't have to be crazy and wild, but some new things. Are we cultivating gratitude? Taking time to reflect on the blessings in our lives and expressing gratitude for them can shift our perspective and bring greater commitment. So I ask you to ask yourself this: are you keeping the commitment to yourself to live the life that I know you can live and probably that you want? Are you doing that? Again, if you just joined, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Glad you're here on another jam-packed brand new day where we help you live your best life or start or grow your business. Ding, 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 ding. Guess what? There's no shame in desiring more, even though you have so much. Written by Seema Kohli. Seema says this: if you're reading this, you're most likely somebody who has enough money to pay your rent and stock your fridge. You're most likely someone who's not at immediate risk of harm. Perhaps you're in a loving relationship and enjoy relatively good health. You have fresh air to breathe and water on demand, and you might label your problems as first world problems. You're deeply grateful for what you already have and you want more. And Seema says, is that okay to think that way? Is that okay? My vote? I think it is. This doesn't have to be you want more in a selfish way. You want more in some materialistic way. You can want more and still be grateful for what you have. And I think that's okay. There are people who want more just for the sake of having more out of greed. But I think there's some level of more saying, yes, I'm glad my family is taken care of. And guess what? I even want my children to do better. I'm glad my family is taken care of and I want more so I can help uplift my community. Yes, I've lost 5 pounds, but guess what? Now let me see if I can lose 10 pounds. Hey, Kim Wyckoff, good day to you, Kim. Glad you're here. Thanks for joining. Good day, Alexandria. Good day. Glad you're here on a brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. Good day to you, Alexandria. Thanks for being here. And I'm curious, Alexandra, I'm curious, Kim, what do you say? Is it okay to want more even though we have enough or even though we have abundance? Is that okay to want more in the context that I said it, especially, or in any context that you want? In my vote is I think it's okay. Some people may say not. And I know some people who do live life and say, I have enough, I need no more. I have enough, this is all I need. But I think it's okay to strive and want more. Again, not in an evil way. I think there can be a bad way about it. But to always want excellence, to seek to go forward, I think can be a good thing. Again, my name is Ramon Ray. This is The Rundown with Ramon, always bringing you a brand new episode, and I hope giving you something to think about. This aspect of wanting more, needing more, I think is absolutely, or not needing more, but wanting more is important. Ding, 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 ding. How to say no gracefully in business. No for some people can be not a great word. No for some people can be an uncomfortable word because nobody likes to hear no, and few of us like to tell others no. But I think in some ways it can be good because here's what I've learned. If you're saying yes to everybody, then that means you're saying no to the wrong people. If you're saying yes to everybody, there's some things you're giving up on yourself. So I know no sounds uncomfortable, but I think we have to get used to saying no because oftentimes I bet the things we're saying yes to are things we might have to say no to, or we should. Alexandra Nicole says, desiring more is okay. However, we have to be careful to be appreciative, absolutely, for what we have and ensure not to lean into greed. For sure. Echo that sentiment, that aspect of appreciating what we have, appreciating what I have, and saying, and what more can I do, especially if you're asking for more to help others, to transfer your resources to help other people. Everybody, again, this is The Rundown with Ramon. So how do you say no? Avoid giving a flat no. Kim Wyckoff says, hey, Ramon, can you come and speak at my event? I don't have to say no. I could say, hey, Kim, thanks so much for asking me, but this is not quite the event I can best serve people at. Let me recommend my friend Alexandra Nicole. Didn't say a flat out no, which sounds a bit cold and rude. Share what's on your plate. Maybe you're not able to do it because really you are just maxed out and too busy. Share about that. Another person writes in here, remember, you have the right to say no. You don't have to say yes to everything. And if you wish, you don't have to do this, but if you wish, you can justify your no with logical reasoning why you said no. I don't think you owe that to everybody, but you can do that. Say no if you can't fully deliver. If you can't fully deliver on what you promised, you better say no to people. Set boundaries showing your commitment to quality. Try not to feel guilty. When you say no, don't feel guilty about it. Move forward, move on. These are ways you can say no. I'm going to recap this. Try not to feel guilty. Set boundaries showing your commitment to quality. Say no if you can't fully deliver. Justify your no with logical reasoning. Remember, you have a right to say no. Share what's on your plate and avoid giving a flat no. I'm curious, do you struggle with saying no? Do you struggle with saying yes to everybody and everything and feeling yourself overwhelmed? If you do, you probably need to learn to say no more often. It can sound rude, can sound uncomfortable, but saying no, in fact, I find possibly in some cases and sometimes, Darlene, it actually can be the best thing to set you free. 5 things Larry David's Curb Your Enthusiasm can teach you about leadership. I've never seen the show Curb Your Enthusiasm, but a show done over 20 years ago, 25 years ago or so, famous show that had a lot of popularity, but there's 5 things Larry David's Curb Your Enthusiasm can teach us about leadership. And I want to echo and go over those things today. 1, don't embark on a new venture just for petty and selfish reasons. Don't do something just to stop the other. Don't do something just to stick it to somebody else. Another thing that you can learn from the show, don't be inflexible with your business partners. Don't be inflexible. It's called a partnership for a reason, because you value something in them and they value something in you, hopefully. Don't be inflexible with your business partners. Don't flaunt your elevated status in front of your team. Depending on who you're talking to, Darlene, I think it's good to show the things. Darlene got a new car. She got a new handbag. She got a new house, got a new this. Some people appreciate that and want to see you up level yourself with all of us. But if it's a flaunting, kind of just showing off because I'm all that in a bag of chips, that might not be such a good option. Don't flaunt your status. Don't hire based on affinity. Don't hire just because there's people who look like you. I get it. That may be closer to us. We may want to do that, but don't just do it because of that. Don't treat your assistants poorly, whether they're virtual, whether they're on site, whether it's your social media manager, whether it's your video editor, those who report to you. Nobody should be treated bad, especially people who are serving with you. So those are a few things we can learn from the TV show Curb Your Enthusiasm. So important. Darlene says, love it, Darlene. Work together and not against each other. Absolutely. There's no reason to work against each other in today's day and age, in any day and age. There's no reason for it. We should all be working together as best we can. Again, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. If you just joined, this is the Rundown with Ramon. I've started 5 companies, sold 3 companies, authored 5 books, best-selling author, motivational keynote speaker, and more. If I can serve you somewhere in the world, let me know. If I can be on your stage, help you in some way, shape, or form. 6 ways to pioneer creative content with AI the right way. Ding, 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 ding. Usually that ding is done before, but I did it afterwards. 6 ways to pioneer creative content doing it the right way. Written by our friends at Entrepreneur by Jackson Parot. The goal should be to use AI not just as a tool for efficiency, but as a catalyst for exploring new dimensions of creativity. With human imagination and emotion at its core. As with any powerful new technology, Gen AI brings risks that must be carefully considered and managed. So how do you leverage AI better? How to use it in your business? And if you're not using it, your head's still in the sand, that's not good. 1, they'll be transparent about AI usage. If you're using AI, some people are saying you should be transparent and say it's AI generated. I don't believe you have to do that. I don't say it's Canva generated, but I think there's ways to do that, especially if you're claiming it as your own, then I think you should be careful with that. But hey, I don't say every tool that I use to create the content I'm doing, right? Use AI as a tool, not as a replacement. Emphasize AI's role as a tool that enhances rather than replaces human creativity. I get what the author's saying, but hey, AI can help. If they can help enhance my creativity, that's great too. Foster open dialogue. Engage with your audiences to understand their views on AI in content creation. Prioritize ethical AI use. Ensure that AI technologies adhere to ethical standards, especially with regard to copyright. Somebody has created something with their own brain, even though they didn't create it originally. We always get something from somebody else. Point is, don't steal somebody's content and just have AI jazz it up. Educate your audience. Many negative perceptions of AI stem from misunderstanding about the technology. And point 6, highlight the benefits. These are a few ways to leverage the power of AI better in creativity. From Jackson Parot, who writes this in Entrepreneur. Hey, Bridget Peak, glad you're here today. Good day to you. Glad to see your name in my stream. AI is powerful. And many of you I knew who are watching the Rundown with Ramon are using AI to full effect, and that's great. But those of you who are still not using AI, not sure if it's for you, well, let me tell you right now, it is for you. Again, welcome to a brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray, your host, and glad you're here today. Ding, 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 ding. Did you know that venting is a healthy process? If you're not allowing yourself to vent, you may be limiting yourself in some way, shape, or fashion. You just may be limiting yourself. But venting is a healthy process. Venting is something that we should do. Writes Dr. Sunil Prakash, who says, the consequences of suppressing emotions are not good. Mental health implications are there. Physical health implications are there. But there's benefits to venting: emotional release, enhanced communication, improved problem-solving skills, increased self-awareness. What are some common ways to vent emotions, though? Talking to a trusted friend or family member, journaling or writing, engaging in creative outlets, physical exercise and outdoor activities, mindfulness and meditation, therapy and counseling, support groups, active listening, expressing emotions assertively, setting boundaries, cultural differences in expressing emotions, gender stereotypes, and emotional expression. These are things that we can do. Balancing venting and self-reflection, avoiding excessive venting, the role of self-reflection. Creating a supportive environment includes encouraging venting in the workspace, in the workplace, supporting emotional expression in schools. People who say you shouldn't vent and keep it all into yourself, that's just like keeping meat in and letting it spoil. You shouldn't do that. And sometimes, Darlene, weird maybe, but you can vent to AI. Do a little discussion on with AI about what's going on in your world. See what happens. Yeah, nothing beats a human, I know, but AI is getting pretty good. And I've had discussions with AI many, many times. Not many times, but 1 or 2 times. So I like it. It works well. Everybody, hey, guess what? This is a brand new addition to The Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray. Glad you're here today on a brand new show. 7 keys to an exponential expansion of your market impact. How do you expand your market? How do you make a bigger impact in the world for your market? Inc. writer Martin Zwilling says this: to build a new business, founders need a laser focus on providing an innovative solution to a real problem. 1, build a community of evangelists. Become a conduit for people to talk to one another and feel like part of a special community. Nurture partnerships with many organizations. Incentivize friendly competition with prizes. Go into battle against a common rival. They do some politics quite a bit. Deliver edgy product demonstrations. Host events to bring your community together. Maximize your online brand and media presence. If you want to take things to the next level in your business, you got to maximize your brand and media presence. Lamar Tyler, Ashley Kirkwood do this. Host events to bring your community together. I'll be doing this more and more and more in the coming year. Deliver edgy product demonstrations. Apple has showed us this and many others. Product launches. Go into battle against a common rival. Incentivize friendly competition with prizes. Nurture partnerships with many other organizations. And build a community of evangelists. Everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is The Rundown with Ramon. Glad you're here today. Darlene agrees with me. Venting is so healthy. We got 1 or 2 more segments in this show. And don't forget, as you're doing this, if you're commenting, sharing, talking, feel free to put your name of your company, a little dash, little website, maybe the problem that you solved. Put it in one clean little comment there. And I'd love to bring that up to the screen. Not broken into 2 comments, just one nice little clean. Hey, we solved this problem. We do this. Check us out here. Feel free to put that up and you may see your name on The Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, I love this one, love this one, love this one. She pitched her business on Shark Tank, but she didn't get a deal. But she still learned valuable lessons. Shark Tank is an amazing ecosystem. And the biggest valuable lesson is, yes, you're pitching to the sharks and hope to get a deal. But guess what? Guess what? Darlene, guess what? Bridget, guess what? Kim, guess what? Alexandria, she still learned. The Sharks turned down Theon Brewster's pitch for her baby bottle monitors, but she found the experience valuable in other ways. So 1, of course, conveying the right narrative. Always convey the story. With traditional investors, she might have been able to get more technical regarding the science and mechanics. But for Shark Tank, she needed a narrative. Quantify the pain point. What's the problem that people have? Highlight yourself as the expert, as a solution to the problem. And of course, remember, if it's a show like Shark Tank, there's so much more mileage you can get from it by itself. Everybody, it's been great to be here today with you. My name is Ramon Ray. This is The Rundown with Ramon. All we ask is for a few minutes of your time to get to know. Of genius.com. That's where we have all the juicy insight and information. Also, you can check out my email newsletter at ramonemail.com. I encourage you to challenge yourself today. Be clear on what you really, really, really want in life and in business. And talking about business, ask yourself this: do you even want to be in business? Maybe business is not for you. That's okay. It's not for everyone. Talking about Shark Tank, this is not Shark Tank. There's no commercial break. There's no do-over. There's no discussions afterwards. This is life. This is life. It's not a TV show, even though it could be. Ask yourself this: are you hungry enough to get to where you want to be in life and in business. That hunger should help drive you forward, having a reason, having an intentionality. I always tell business owners, is your pricing the right way? Are you pricing yourself right or not? And remembering this, what do you do best? What do you do best? Because if you know what you do best, you'll be able to be where you really want to be in life and in business. Again, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Glad you all chose to join me today. And I'll see you in the next edition of the Rundown with Ramon. I hope you're there too, bringing you the best we can of entertainment, information, insight to make the world a better place. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time. Be blessed and be well. Hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks. That's it. That's a wrap.